Hello everybody, welcome back to another But the Good at Minecraft tutorial video. This is the Minecraft SS Edmund Fitzgerald tutorial, part 1. I know people have been asking me for my own Edmund Fitzgerald, and originally I was not planning on doing one, and then I realized that this year was the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald, which is tomorrow, November 10th, is the 50th sinking anniversary of the Edmund Fitzgerald, where the entire crew of 29 perished, unfortunately, in gales of November. Um, but yeah, I did make my own Fitzgerald model, and I went all out detailed on it. This is probably the most, I think this is the most accurate Edmund Fitzgerald model, uh, just like online in general. I've seen, there are like a few other Minecraft Edmund Fitzgerald maps, but they are not nearly as accurate. Like there's one really big one that I've seen some people actually use in some of their own animations. Um, and it's just I've looked through the model, and after making my own, I'm just like, this other model is just not accurate. It's got proportions just off. It's got tons of details just misplaced or just straight up wrong that weren't there on the ship. So this is my Emma Fitzgerald model. I've done tons of research. Pretty much every single detail that I have here is confirmed with real-life pictures, and blueprints, mostly pictures. Thanks to Part-Time Explorer. Just want to announce his documentary on here. You can go watch it up in the corner. Uh, if I remember to put the link up in the corner. Sometimes I forget when I mention stuff, but yeah, I'll put the little thing in the corner. Thanks to his part-time documentary, Part-Time Explorer's documentary on the Emma Fitzgerald, I've learned a lot about the ship. So, yeah, it's how I made a little animation for the intro. Which I'm very happy with that animation. It turned out super well. Um, but I do just want to say, like, this model is literally more accurate than the model he used in that video. I noticed while looking through his video that some of these back details, especially, are just inaccurate. Like on his model, you can see there's this big box here. His was mirrored on this side. Let's see what else. Also, some of these vents, like that vent, and that should be a slab, shouldn't it? Oh, where's my slabs? That should be a slab. Fix that real quick. Just make sure it's on this. Is it on this? It's got it. Yeah, it is. Okay. It is a slabs. Okay. Yeah, that's a slab. Some of these vents and other stuff like that are misplaced. I think this entire back area he made a mirror image of. Well, the model is actually most of the model was made by university students. So I think it might have been them. It's probably them who has inaccurate detailing. Let's see what else is there. Right, there's the side lights here. You can see running along the side. Those are really very interesting, actually, because you can find pictures of the ship with them and without them, and the amount of them varies as well. But what I have seen on the Part-Time Explorers model is they have one lantern basically at the front of every single cargo hatch. I could not find any real-life pictures of the Emma Fitzgerald with the lantern at every single cargo hatch. There's like every other cargo hatch, or like every third cargo hatch or something. So, or just none at all. Like for the animation, sinking animations at the end of the documentary, the model has none of these sidelights, and I've seen real life pictures of the ship without the sidelights. So, I don't know. It's a complicated mess of details. I think it's probably some sort of undocumented kind of detail. But yeah, I do have to kind of explain a few more details here. Um, the anchor on the front, basically in 1974, so a year before it sank, the starboard anchor here, they lost it, and it sank to the bottom of, I think, some river. Um, that anchor was eventually recovered in about 30 years after they dropped it, and it is currently on display at the Dawson Great Lakes Museum in Bell Island. So I have that, just I have one anchor missing. This is sort of like its 1975 version. There's a few differences though. Another thing is the bow thruster. A lot of people don't actually know that pretty much every Great Lakes ship has a bow thruster. Um, Back in the 50s when it was built, it did not have a bow thruster, but it was added in 1969. Um, I believe, I think it was like winter of 68, 69. They added the bow thruster. Oh, the draft. You might notice that the draft is pretty weird. It's like way up here, and then in the middle it's down there, and then at the stern it's all the way back up again if I can fly over to there. Um, but this is basically the paint scheme it had when it was launched, the draft, really. So when it was launched, it did have this weird draft shape. You can find pictures of it like this. Um, Other times it was just entirely the like reddish, brownish, maroonish color all over it. I think it was like that when it sank. There was another time, again, you can find pictures of it like this, where it was basically the giraffe was just a straight line from about like the middle of the rudder, and it just went on a straight line all across the ship. There was also like I think I haven't really found any real life pictures of it, but I have seen other things, other times when the draft was like right up at the height at the top of the rudder, and it just was a straight line all the way across. So you can really make the draft however you want. But yeah, if you're gonna build this in the water, it's it's kind of depends on how you want it to be loaded. So if you want it to be fully unloaded, then you'd build the keel on like the one, two, three, four, like fifth block, fifth or sixth block underwater. If you're gonna build it to like its normal load height, like normally loaded, or just like a general height, let me fly over to the stern to see. Takes a second to get there. I can just teleport. Yeah, okay, I'd build it on the, let's see, it's just like 14th block beneath the water. And then if you were gonna build it like fully loaded, like how it was when it sank, I'd probably go from like this line here, which is 18th block underwater. So it really depends on how you want it loaded. So you can go on from like the, what did I say, fifth? One, two, three. Yeah, fifth or sixth, to 14, 18. It just depends on your preference. Also, when you're building this, if you want to make it a specific configuration, like when it was launched, if you're gonna do it to launch specs, you wouldn't include the bow thruster, um, and you would make it the draft like this. If you're gonna do it like it was how it was when it was sinking, you can just make the entire hull the same color with the brown terracotta. Also, for the launch specs, you'd want to put in the other anchor over here. Um, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, there's some other details which I'll go over when we get there. But you have what you need right now. But yes, so I did use that model with the frog lights in the windows for the animations, which again turned out really nicely. Um, anyway, I think we've yapped for an entire 10 minutes now, so we'll move on to the actually building this thing. So, yeah. So as I said, build the keel, 5th or 6th or 14th or 18th block underwater. And the keel itself should be a total of 383 blocks long. And we'll be getting the entire hull. So usually I would do, for a ship this big, I do the draft and the freeboard, like in two different parts, since it's such a big ship. But because of this draft and freeboard sheer thing, um, yeah, the draft thing. I'm gonna do the entire hull, not any of the details. Like when I usually do the hull, I usually do all the details, but yeah, I'm just because of time, I'm just gonna do the entire hull. So let me just grab my few blocks here. We already have my blocks. Okay, so yeah, we'll start with the base plate. Build on the second block back here. And we're gonna do 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2 like that. And then we'll do a row 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row 2 again, 2. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 3. 3 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Row 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Row of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Row of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on this very outer edge, we'll do a row of 204. So this entire line on the outside should be 204. I know I did stack 203, but that's just how well that works. The whole line is 204. So let's see, measure it down here, and yeah, it's 204. So a curve back inward now. So we'll do a 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 3 rows of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another row 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is that 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's 4 rows of 6, and then a row 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a row 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then a row 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then a row 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and a row of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you should have 13 blocks left over on the keel, which I do, which is great. So I know it kind of flares outward like that, but it is supposed to do that because of the basically a fin in the middle. I literally traced like hull lines, like at sections of the ship, like frame plans. So this is a very accurate hull. I feel it's red terracotta. Also, another reason I did decide to do Emma Fitzgerald is because, Rich has his Emma Fitzgerald tutorials as members only. So this is kind of like the only Emma Fitzgerald tutorial, like full-scale Emma Fitzgerald. Yeah, so that's fun. Anyway, we have all that now. We'll make the little curve on the outside now. So we'll go to this front block of the line of 204, and we're going to go out by 2 and then 2. And then go to the very back end of the row 204, and we'll do the exact same thing. So we'll do 2 and 2. And then we'll connect these across the sides. It is a lot of flying. Flying all over the ship. Set red terracotta. Also, if you are building this with a different draft scheme, I would recommend, well, I'd really just recommend building what I have and that like this, and then changing the colors afterward, just to make it easier. Or if you're doing it all the same color, then you can just build it in that color. So we have it a little widened now. Everything that we do in the hall is going to be exactly the same on the other side. So I'm just going to copy and paste it all once you get the entire hall built up. So I'll do the bow draft now, and I'll get my signs out. Yes. And I am going to explain my signs again, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who don't know about my signs. Basically, each section on here will build upward like this, like that. So each section is a number. The center is section 0, and it goes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And basically the reason I do this, make them numbered, is for essentially tutorial purposes only. When I am making the tutorial video, it just helps me figure out where I am, and I can just easily check what section I'm on, check in my notebook. But when I'm actually building ships from a tutorial, I don't add the signs. The signs are not necessary. I do take them out as I go along. So if you're building this, you really don't have to have the signs when you're building it. But yeah, anyway, got all of our signs there labeled, all of our sections. So I'll start on section 0 here. So I just remove the signs as I go along. So section 0, we're going to want to build a row of 4 going forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row 3, 1, 2, 3. And then a row 2, 2. And then go up by 2, 2. And then a row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's section 0. I'm on to section 1 now. Section 1 we'll do 2 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. So 2, 2. And then up by 2, 2. And then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up by 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, section 2 now. We'll do a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up by 2. And then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2. Alright, section 3 now. Section 3, we'll do a row 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then up by 2. And then up by 3, 1, 2, 3. And then up by 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And that's not right. Or did I screw up? Did I add an extra row of 2? Well, I think I might have. 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. This is section 3. 2, 2, 2, 2. Hold on, this is. I screwed this up already. It's only section 3. Section 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up by 3. And up by 3. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Never mind. I just read these notes wrong. Then I go up 2. We'll bring this back down to the rows of 4 here. So go 3, 2, 2, 2, 4 is 2. Then I'll go up 3 on top of this. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be a block lower. That is because of the shear for the draft. It slopes down. So that's fine. That it doesn't line up. That will happen again and again and again, going further back. It'll get shorter and shorter and shorter. So section 4 now, we'll do a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and then up by 2, 2, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. There we go. All right, section 5, we'll do a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, 2, 2, that's 4, just 3 rows of 2, and then up by 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Alright, section 6, we'll do a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, 2, and then up by 2, 2, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up by 2, 1, 2. You can see again, it has dropped another block. Alright, section 7 now, we'll do a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, and up by 2, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. Alright, section 8, we'll do a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, 2, and then up by 2, 2, and then up 2 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, section 9, we'll do a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2, and up by 2, and then up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then put 1 right there. Because basically when you go on and fill in your sections, this other section will come up to this block right here. So you're just going to add that block to keep the draft in the right place. So that'll happen a few more times on the entire hull. So section 10 now. Section 10 we'll do a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and then up by 2, 2, and up by 2 again, 1, 2. See, it stops right on a block lower. Alright, section 11 now. Do a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and then this is section 11, 2, and then up by 2, 2, and then up by 2 again, 1, 2. And you can see there's some gaps here. That's fine. We'll fill those in later. So, anyway, section 12, we'll do a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2, and then up by 2, and then up by 2 again, 2, and I'll put 1 behind there. So again, it's just another one, just like that, where the draft will come to that block there. So section 13, we'll do a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 rows of 2, so 2, 2, 2, and 2. There we go. Alright, section 14, we'll do a row of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2. Alright, section 15 now. So section 15, we'll do a row of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Okay, this is 15. That should be 6 actually, not 5. So 7 and then 6. And then we'll do 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2, and then 1 behind there, and then we'll put 1 right there. So the other block of the draft will come up to that block right there. And that way our draft still stays in the proper height. So just do that. Alright, section 16, we'll do 2 rows of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can see again, it comes up to that block right there. So you have our draft going down nice and easy. Alright, section 17, we'll do a row of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And behind this, we'll just put 1, 2 blocks there. Just for the draft shear again. Section 18, we'll remove this block and we'll build off of that one right there. We'll do a row of 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then a row of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a row of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, and then when we go ahead and fill this in, we'll just put 2 blocks there when we fill in the gaps. You could just leave them in now. You could fill in, yeah. So that you can see our draft shears going along nicely. Alright, section 19 now. So remove that block, build off of here. just a block higher. Do a row of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 5, 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one also needs 2 blocks behind it. So 1, 2. There we go. And then section 20, finally, we'll do a row of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just put 2 blocks there for sure. So that is our bow draft. You can see it's pretty funky because of the shear. Basically, I'll show you how to fill in the blocks now. Basically, just go on the inside and fill in these gaps here. Like this, pretty simple. Just keep in mind the shear draft height. The draft shear height is already at it's already leveled. So this is how it should look in the end with the bow draft. Pretty nice. Alright, so fly over to the stern and build up the stern area, which is not exactly the most fun to do, because it's a bit oddly shaped because of the propeller cutaway and the propeller shaft. So, alright, so we'll label all of our sections again, 0 through 20. So, I am not, okay, it's 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, come on, 18, 19, and 20. Yeah, there's all of our sections labeled. Let's go ahead and build this up now. Yay. Yeah. Again, it's not very fun to do. Well, not the easiest, I should say. So, we'll get, actually gonna need our mangrove. So I already have my stripped mangrove wood. And then I need a slab, stair and a slab for this bit. Basically, at the very back end of section 0 right here, we'll add a full stripped mangrove wood bowl, and then put a mangrove stair and a slab. Because this whole bottom part curved up a little bit to connect to the whole rudder section there. So, there's that. Now basically from this slab, we'll leave a, I have this written down somewhere. Leave a 5 block gap, and on the 6th block, we'll add stuff. So here's 6th. We'll build on that 6th block. And we'll go, basically, they put a block there. I'll put one behind it. And then we'll go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And then, is it 3? Yeah, it's 3 in front. So 1, 2, 3 like that. And go behind it again, build off of here. And we'll build 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in front again, we'll do 2 and 2. And then go back by 2. Like that. I know it's really funky, odd looking shape. That's just because of the propeller shaft. Will go right here. And then, of course, it'll look good. You know, look better when you put the whole freeboard in. Yeah, that's that. Section 1. So it's going to be slightly easier. We'll count to the fourth block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4th block. I'll build off of here. I did trace. Again, I did trace plans. So I know this is how it should be. It looks really funky. It just kind of curves like this, but it's how it was on the plans. So I don't know. Build on the 4th block back. I'll put a block there. And then put another block behind it. And then we'll go, is it up by 3? 1, 2, 3. And then in the front, we'll put 2. Yeah, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. And going behind here again, we'll add 2. Yeah, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. So again, this is just part of the propeller shaft here. Kind of curves around weirdly like this. And then on the front of that 3, it's right here, we'll do 2, and then go that way by 2. And then behind this, we add 2 blocks like that. Holy crap, that is confusing. I think, did I not? Okay, that's fine. So, basically, for the stern, since it's so oddly shaped, I've left some of these red terracotta blocks out of my notes for the draft. When we build the freeboard, we will add these extra blocks. So, I'll go over more details when we get there. But yeah, that's what we'll have for now. Alright, section 2. We'll build on the second block next, right here. We're going to build up by 2, 1, 2. And then behind that, is it behind that? Yeah, behind that we build a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in front of that we build 3. 1, 2, 3. And then behind that we'll build 3. 1, 2, 3. And then on the front we put 2, 2, and then 1. So you can see our draft shear will go like that. Up here, I know it looks funky, but once we put in the freeboard, it will look better. I think what you could do, could you fill this in now? So what, from the 2 there? If you want to, you can just add blocks like that, so that you can fill that spaces in easier. All right, section 3 now. Section 3, getting distracted. Section 3, we'll do a row of 6 going that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, and then up by 2, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and behind that we'll do 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in front of that we'll do 1, just 1 right there. Again, you could connect that block if you want. I'll leave it out. Alright, section 4 now. We'll do a row of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3. And then up by 2, 2. Then up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. So weirdly shaped sections are done now. Alright, section 5. We'll do a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 6 rows of 2. Should be fairly easy from now on. Section 6, we'll do 2 rows of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2, 2, and then 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 more rows of 2. So 2 and 2. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, section 7 now. We'll do 2 rows of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And a row of 2. 2. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. There we go. So our draft is coming down. Sheer. Alright, section 8, we'll do a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I guess all of the drops in height in the shear are kind of already done on a building section. So when you go ahead and fill in your sections, just add blocks like this when you're doing your shear. unless I specify otherwise. Alright, section 9, we'll do a row of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, section 10, so halfway, we'll do a row of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. See again, just add a block there, because that's where the draft drops a block. Right, section 11, we'll do a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. And on this one, we're just going to add a block behind right there, just for the shear again. So, alright, section 12, we'll do a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, section 13, we'll do a row of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, section 14 now. We'll do a row of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, section 15. We'll do a row of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's drop in height again. Alright, section 16. We'll do a row of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a row of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, section 17 now. We'll do a row of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, section 18. I gotta just remove this block so we can build off of there. We'll do a row of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then a row of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's that one. Alright, section 19. Gonna remove that block, build off of here. We'll do a row of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, final section, section 20 right here. We'll do a row of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. There's our stern ribs built up. So again, same thing as the bow, just go on the inside. It might be a little tricky to kind of fill this in if you're looking at it wrong. But basically, just go from here, and we'll do this sort of thing. So basically the section before, just trace the outline like this. I hope it's not too complicated for you to follow. Here, and then the next one, same thing here, like this. You can see that's how it should look when you build it. This next one, we'll do the same thing. There we go. And a lot of these don't have like gaps at all. So I think I can get through this filling in process quickly. The freeboard is going to be take a bit longer to fill in blocks for. You can see I just put a single block there because I already have the draft going down at the proper blocks. So yeah, and then just add a block there. And there we go. There's our entire stern, draft, filled in. Yay. Very round. Now from these ends here on the sides, I basically just fill these in from the front to the back to the front. Just fill all this in with the red terracotta. So go up to here, we'll do set red terracotta. There we go. Now our draft height in the middle is it 5? Yeah, 5. So there we go. Stern, or the whole draft, not just the stern, the whole draft is done now. Yay. Take a look on the mini map. See what we've done. You can get a nice side profile over here. Ooh. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do the freeboard now. So I need my brown terracotta for that. And we're also going to need white terracotta. Or not terracotta, but white concrete. Not white concrete either. Smooth quartz. Wow. It really took me that many tries to get smooth quartz. And we're also going to want to get some slabs. And I think I need stairs too, right? Yeah, stairs. Because we'll be getting this white section as well. And let's turn. So, alright. There we go. I'll go ahead and label all of our sections first. 0 through however many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oops, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, oh, not 156, that'd be huge. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And right now I am making the executive decision to only do the bow freeboard. And then for part 1 would just be this part. It'll just be all draft and then the bow freeboard here. And then the next part, I'll get the entire stern freeboard, as well as all the rest of the hull details. So we can get that knocked out of the way. So it's still like a 2-part hull series. So, yeah, just want to put that out there. Because I kind of just now thought of that, because the videos are like 45 minutes long. So, and I gotta get this out on time. Alright, so anyway, section 0, I'll grab my brown terracotta, and we're gonna go up by 2, just 1, 2 like that, and then a row of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go back by 2 like this, and I'll explain why in a minute. And white will go up by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 forward, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, there's this little notch cut out at the front. You can see it right here. They're basically these sort of wheels, like spindles, for the cables that kind of hold on this bow spur. So you can kind of like adjust the bow spur height, I think, with those little cables. So I basically just built the hull around this notch. So that's what that little notch is for. It'll look perfectly fine in the end, of course. Alright, so section 1, we'll do up by 2, so 1, 2, and then up by 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll go 1 behind there, and white will go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in front of that 5, we'll do 5 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. See, that's our little notch cut out. Alright, section 2, build off of this block, and we're going to go up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 2, so 1, 2, and then a white, we'll do up by 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, there's the notch. Alright, section 3, and this is, you can see this is where the draft shear goes down a block. So just build off of this block right here, and when we fill in, we'll fill in that block. So anyway, section 3, we'll do, actually just do forward 2, so I don't need to worry about that anyway. And then up by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1. And then on white, we'll just go up by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then put a slab on top. There we go. Alright, section 4. Build off of here. Section 4 will go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then up by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then in white, we'll do 2 like that. And then up by 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a slab on top. There we go. So there is shear on this brown part. There is even more shear up here, as you can see. So basically, if you go on the inside, you can see back here you have 4 blocks of space of headroom. On the front end here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of space of headroom. It kind of goes up by 2 entire blocks. Or right here, it's 5. 5 blocks. Yeah, and then the bulwark itself goes up on height. So like back here, it's 1 block tall, and then up here it's 2 blocks tall. I did my research. I can promise you that this is accurate. So anyway, section 5 will go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then white we'll do up by 2, and then up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a slab. There we go. And you can see if you look at like the front of the ship, the sections kind of form these V or U shapes coming down like this. That is a sign of an accurate hull shape. If you look at like a pixelated sphere, you can see there's kind of like circles all over the edges. It's really the same effect on this. So, alright, section 6 now. Section 6 will go up by, stop moving pen, up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in white, we'll go up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with a slab on top. There we go. Let me go ahead and fill this in. Of course, I'll just put a brown terracotta block there. Alright, section 7, we'll build up by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then white, smooth quartz, we'll build up by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we can just add a block there, because that is where the shear goes down. Alright, section 8 now. Section 8, we'll do forward by 2 like that. And then up by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in white, we'll do up by 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, wrong section. Wait, what? Hold on. 2, and then up by 6. And then up by 6 again, and up by 6 again. And then it will go up by 3, 2, 3, and then 6. That's not right, hold on. This is section 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, section 8. Hold on a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I did the other section wrong. Hold on. This is section 7. Let's see, section 7. Where did I go wrong? Up by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then up by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. And then up by 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I missed one. Missed a block. Put 1 right there. Then we'll add the 1 on top. So take all this down like that. And then on top of here, we'll build up by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now on top of here, now we can do 1, 2, 3, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see it's the same height. There you go, disaster averted. Alright, section 9, we'll do up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can see this is a block where the freeboard drops down a block. And then a white will go up by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and we'll put a slab right there behind it. Alright, section 10 now. Section 10 will go up by 2, 1, 2, like that, and then up by 5, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's good. And then in white, we'll do forward 2, like that, and then up by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a slab on top. Alright, section 11 now. Section 11, we'll go forward by 2, like that, and then we'll go up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in white, we'll do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 like that, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, put a slab there, and then put a slab, wait, what? Oh, yeah, put a slab behind it right there, and then the next section will come up to, yeah, that block right there, so put that slab there. Alright, section 12, we'll build 2 forward, like that, 2 forward, and then up by 2, 2, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then add a 1, and then in white, we'll just go up by 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, there we go. Alright, section 13, we'll do up by 2, 2, and then up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in white we'll go up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright, so that is section 13. So we'll do section 14 now. Section 14, we'll do forward by 2, like that, and then up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then going back to white, we'll go up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put a slab on top. And I think, is there a slab there? Where did the slabs go? Hold on, this is section 14. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, just you put a full block behind this. I should have written that down. Put a full block there. Alright. Come back down to section 15. Wait, what? Is that section 14? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. Okay, never mind. I just built this wrong. I read the wrong section. But bring this down to the white. Let's try that again. So we have forward 2, and then up 3, and then up 4, and then 5, and 5, and then 4. And then white will build, yeah, okay. White will build up by 3, 1, 2, 3, then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a block behind right there. There we go. Alright, now move on to section 15. We'll do up by 2, 1, 2, and then up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up by 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a white, we'll do up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a slab on top. There we go. That lines up nicely. Alright, section 16 now. We'll do forward 2, and forward 2 again. So 2 rows of 2 forward. And then up by 2, 2. And then up by 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then row 3, 1, 2, 3. And then in white, we'll do up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And put a slab on top. There we go. Alright, section 17. We'll do 4 rows of 2 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Then we'll go up by 2. And then up by 3, 1, 2, 3. And 2 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1. And then a white. We'll do up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3, 1, 2, 3, and a slab. And then behind this one, we'll add a stair. Put a block underneath it if you want. And then the next section will come up right to there. Because you can see it on this model here, the prototype. You got the handrails here, fences, and it goes up to a bulwark here. That's where that little stair comes in. So, just remove that block. Alright, section 18 now. Section 18, we'll do 2 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And up by 2. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. It's row 5. And then row 2, 2. And then in white, we'll do up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see this will connect right here. There we go. Alright, section 19. We'll do 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then a row 2. 1, 2. And then a row 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. So 2, 2, and 2. And up by 2. And then up by 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. You can see this does drop down another block. So this is where it'll line up. If you want to add those 3 blocks right there. And then a white, we'll build up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's not right. Hold on. This is not right. Hold on. 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, 2, and then up by 2. And then 2, 3, 4, 4, 3. Oh, I see. Okay. Never mind. I did miss something. We'll just take this all back down to the rows of 2 here. So 2, 2, 2, and then up by 2. And then up by 2 again right there. There we go. And then we'll do row 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess that's the same height right there. It's fine. And then in white, we'll do up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the same height, so that's good. Alright, finally, section 20. Section 20 will build a row 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a row 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row 2. 2. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up by 2. And then up by 2 again. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2. And then a white will go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then put a slab on top there. And I think, yeah, this part here, you just add slabs. Add like 4 slabs behind there. That's where these slabs connect up. See right here. Alright, and then since this is the final section, I'll just look curved bit back here. So behind this slab, we'll add 2 slabs like that, 2 more slabs, and then go 5 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a stair there. Wait. Oh wait, no, never mind. I did this wrong. 2 back, and I add 5 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Not just straight down, but straight across, underneath, down. And then see 5 blocks down, and then go 3 blocks down underneath that. So 1, 2, 3. Put a stair there, and then behind the stair we'll add 4 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs like that. Just a little tiny curve in here, and then 4 slabs back, and then after that we'll add a block there, a stair there, add a block there, and 2 slabs here. And if you want to, you can put some brown terracotta blocks to see where that'll line up. This is where the deck will sit. This is like the height of the main deck here. So yeah, now we can go ahead and fill in all these sections. So I'll do that. And looking at the timing, I am definitely glad I decided to do just the bow of the freeboard in this part, and not the stern. So it's cool. I'll just fill in like all the white first. Two there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 4 there, 2, 1 there. Gotta get these slabs. Make sure you get your slabs. Those are important. Oh, and this does go down a block here. I think I did have... Yeah, I think these do just go like that, doesn't it? Yeah. So these blocks just go... If you want to add just a line of 4 right there on section 19, that's where that goes. I'm going to fill in the side panel with white. Fill in all this bit. So that's all the white filled in. Gotta do the rest of the brown now. There's not really a good maroon red color in the game. Like there's like crimson. No, it's not. Yeah, you could, it's kind of pink though. Crimson Hi-Fi. It's pretty pink. There is, what's it? I think it's like nether. No, nether block is too red. I would use, if you're gonna go for like maybe stripped mangrove wood, I still think that's a bit too red though. Just in my opinion. So build it with whatever color you want. But yeah, there's unfortunately no like dark brown wall pieces. The only brown wall we have is mud brick wall, and that's like a light brown, so it doesn't really fit along too perfectly with all the rest of the details, but it's something. So I just finished filling this in. I can do this fairly quickly. And then yeah, man. I know this is a bit of a odd part compared to like the rest of the tutorial, others of my other tutorial series, where usually you build like all the draft in one part and then all the freeboard in the other part, or you build both draft and the freeboard entirely in one part. It's a little weird having only part of the freeboard done at the end of the part. So brown. Come on. Brown terracotta. Jeez. There we go. So there's our entire bow section filled in. Yay! You can now marvel at this beautiful thing. So obviously I'll add the details, like the little wheels, spindles, later on when we do like detailing on the forecastle. Um, yeah, that's really part one. I know it's leaving on kind of an odd shape, but that's part one done. So part two, as I said before, will be the stern and the rest of the bow details, which will probably include little spindles. Oh yeah, just another thing I wanted to mention real quick. Um, is the Emma Fitzgerald did have a sister ship called the SS Arthur B. Homer, um, which is basically identical to the Fitzgerald. So if you wanted to build the Arthur B. Homer, you could do that. There is there's like one coloring difference. Obviously, you'd have to change the banners, the signs. I think pretty much everything else is the same though. I think the funnel colors might have been a little different. Looks like a different company. I'm not sure though. But I believe this entire stern superstructure area that was all brown. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go back and check to be totally sure, but yeah. If you want to build the Arthur B. Homer along with Fitzgerald, you can do that. Also, the Arthur B. Homer was at some point lengthened by I think 120 feet. So I think it adds like a few cargo hatches, which actually made it longer than the Fitzgerald whenever that actually happened. Um, but yeah, I'll go over more details in the next part or something. Oh yeah, that's really all I have for this video. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. So bye for now.